Actually, I've written a lot of articles about this, and personally, I don't really agree with the distinction between new consumption and traditional consumption. The underlying logic of consumption is the same, so why do we talk about new consumption versus traditional consumption? Essentially, it's because entrepreneurs, investors, and business owners each have different understandings of the infrastructure, the changes in modern consumption infrastructure, the current market structure, and the shifts in consumer demographics. At the same time, I also think that in the past, a lot of people have discussed the topic of consumerism. But from the fundamental logic of economic development, everyone's consumption is someone else's income. If a society wants to develop in a long-term, sustainable, and healthy way, if the economy is to remain prosperous and stable, then ultimately we still need to consume. Also, when I talk about consumption, the key point is that our sustained and effective consumption will create a huge number of jobs, and at the same time, it will provide an excellent environment for the high-quality development of China's economy and for the advancement of Chinese-style modernization. At the same time, the massive tax revenue generated also supports China's industrial chain in moving up the value chain. It will serve as a stabilizer and ballast for China's economic development. Third, when it comes to consumerism, we actually need more professionals and entrepreneurs in the brand consumption industry to stay true to their original intentions, to provide good products and good services to society and the market, rather than simply chasing traffic or relying on influencer effects. China's consumer market is like a long, snow-covered mountain slope because it is supported by the world's largest single market and the largest group of consumers. We have 1.4 billion people in China, and our consumer market has a massive user base. At the same time, there is continuously growing per capita purchasing power, steadily improving economic development, and increasingly advanced infrastructure empowering the market. In the long run, China's consumer market has strong resilience and toughness. However, it requires industry professionals to truly provide the market with good products and good services to start anew. The world economy is facing supply shocks, weak demand, and the impact of geopolitical conflicts. In this kind of environment, the era when a big river naturally breeds big fish is over. The days of simply relying on traditional production factors are gone for good. Ultimately, the development of China's consumer and service industries is ushering in an era of Chinese brand development. And what else is it ushering in? It's the era where good people do business. Consumerism definitely won't run rampant. True consumerism is about creating consumer benefits and surplus for the market, for users, and for consumers. This is an era of better quality at even lower prices. As a professional institution focused on the consumer and service industries, Johua Capital has conducted in-depth research for many years and has also paid close attention to some of the structural changes and slow-moving variables in the development of China's consumer and service sectors. Only by capturing these changes, recognizing the opportunities brought by structural adjustments in the market, and going with the flow, can the future development of China's consumer and service industries truly achieve something, gain results, and reap rewards?